Hello everybody and welcome back to Leviathan. I'm on chapter 3 now and we're just finishing up in the archive. We found out a lot of facts about Oliver's mother's murder and we're going to try to hunt down the perpetrators. So let's see what we can find out. Let's head on out of here. I have to make sure I have hit all the clues well. The amber for my mother's ring and the newspaper cutouts of the missing children. After reflecting, Oliver walks away from the door. So what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to hide it? I thought I was supposed to be able to keep that. Oh, okay. So, I thought I had those in my inventory, though. Like, Amber's here. Do I put... No. You. Inspect. Add it back. Oliver carefully puts the amber in the bed. Okay. Okay. Looks like it did before. I barely noticed that you can take it out and use it for something else. Okay, so that's done. Goodbye. And he said the newspaper clippings. I don't know. And then here? Newspaper cutouts. Oliver holds the bag in his hands. Take out the newspaper. Opens bag. Now the evidence. Hoy. Birthday balloon. Be quiet now. Now the evidence doesn't take up much space, will be easy to hide, and also be a distraction. Okay, so goodbye. Yes. Alright. Outro of me. I made sure that I have to make sure the amber for my mother's ring newspaper cutouts. I am good. Grabs the door handle. Neighing of horses can be heard from behind the door. Full aware of the rules of the game in high society, he understands you have to show everyone your wealth and power. Nobody knows but me. In reality, Kristian is introverted and modest, and that is respectful. His shadow is also a douchebag. To be honest, many of my guardian's qualities are worthy of respect. Being a cold-blooded killer, strict stepfather, and noble is a strange combination. You think? Oliver opens the door and goes outside. So I'm wondering what the motivation was, though. Maybe, okay, here we are talking to him. Maybe he'll tell us. I highly doubt it. That'd probably be the end of the game. But I wonder what his motivation was for killing his mother. I mean, what did she do? You know, she stood in the way of something, I'm sure. Hello, my boy. Glad to see you again. I don't know if that voice fits well, but I'll stick with it. Hello, Kristian. You look exhausted and tired. Obviously, school is really hard. But maybe you're not tired from school, but from somewhere else, something else? Do you want to talk about it? Kristian, what do you mean? Why did I say it in that voice? I don't know. You're late. You missed your curfew. It's almost 9 p.m., Oliver. Because of you, I had to get people up and go looking for you. What are you thinking about? Sorry, Kristian. Oh, smack. Did I hit you hard? Does it hurt? No, it's okay. I'm sorry, growing up is painful. Well, it is a little bit more painful when I get smacked upside the head. So you could, cut that out. It can hurt, but sometimes it needs to hurt. But I still haven't heard your answer, Oliver. What were you doing at the archive at such a late hour? Oh, this could go in any direction. I am going to say studying history. I was studying history. We have a test tomorrow, and I don't know the material, so I went to the archive. Did it go well? It was great, Kristian. Tomorrow I'll definitely pass. You'll see. Are you sure that you can pass if you've only studied ancient secrets? Kristian, what are you talking about? A little bird told me that you were thinking about digging up your past. Why, Oliver? What's the reason? Are you mad or... Kristian, don't say anything. I wanted to believe that there's more to the story than just anger. Something more intense. When I found out you were investigating the death of your hapless mother, I felt something I've never felt before. I felt joy, Oliver. Joy? But, So I'm wondering if, like, maybe the shadow is kind of... Okay, I'm just taking it at face value, but I'm wondering if the shadow's maybe detached from him now. He doesn't have a lot of control over it, so maybe this guy's actually against his own shadow now. That the shadow's pulled away from him, maybe? I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I have a feeling I'm going to regret doing that. Yes, joy. Happiness, Oliver. I admire your courage, I admire your deep sense of justice, which leads you forward even after so many years. I remember when you were small, Oliver, like this. Tired, disheveled, frightened boy. Your face was lit up with righteous fury, and you were yelling, "Edna, kill them!" That's how I remember you that night. And I see that your righteous anger still burns inside you. It has grown over the years, taken over your soul. Your whole body is this light, and it's making itself known. The whole city whispers, "Oliver Bertrand, did you hear? Oliver is looking for his mother's murderer." And this glow is brighter now, and I, drawn in by the light, run to you and find you here in the archive. It was an unexpected finish. No, he's just screwing with us, honestly. Can you not? There's something just... You're a creepazoid. You're just freaky and weird. There's something about you I don't like. It's creepy. Expected and grandiose. The only true, reasonable, and correct thing to do. It was a noble finale worthy of going down in aristocratic history. Why is he happy? What is he not afraid? What can happen next? You're great. I'm proud of you, Oliver. I always wanted you to grow up to be a real aristocrat, honest, brave, self-confident, and ready to fight for justice no matter what the cost. Oliver. I don't know, that kind of had a sound to it like Kilgrave in aka Jessica Jones, you know. Jessica. I can't do the Scottish accent that David Tennant can, but that's kind of how I imagined he would say it. Now I want to ask you one thing. I want to soberly discuss with you something in great detail. Empty your pockets, Oliver. I want to see what you found. Oh, pardon me. Runny nose. What should I do here? So I show the evidence. Then he could just easily tear... I mean, it's just newspapers. But... Okay, empty the pockets. Newspapers are in my pockets, but I still have the amber. And it looks just like it did before. But then if I show the ring, then he knows that the amber records all that. So I'm assuming he knows all that. So Oliver empties his pockets and gives the evidence to his guardian. Kristian takes the old leather bag from the archive in his hands. What is this? What is this stuff? Peeking inside the bag. Empty. Tell me honestly, what do you need this horrible old purse? When we get home, give it to the servants to throw out. Among the items taken out of Oliver's pocket, Kristian notices mother's ring. Looks at it for a long time. The past can suddenly, unavoidably overtake us. Poor Sherry. I remember when I gave her that ring. You must be aware of the deal your mother and I made. That ring was supposed to be a reminder of our deal. Alas, it didn't help. Oh, becomes gloomy. Sad face. Ugh, you probably know what happened next. Your father killed himself because he couldn't pay off your family's debts. He doesn't know about the amber. Yes! Score! Sherry was already a bit of a nut job, but the death of her beloved husband was too much for her. Your mother, Oliver, went crazy. The memories of what happened the days before your father killed himself were forgotten. She couldn't recognize me, and didn't want to hear anything about our deal. That night I came to her to beg and plead, and Orvud has never done that before, but I was willing. but there was no effect. I killed it by accident in a fit of rage. Oh, okay, sure. Alright, yeah, I believe you. I could not control myself, and if you'd asked me if I feel bad about it, I would say yes, very bad. Didn't say anything about the Shadow's role in the murder. Of course not. He's still lurking around. The Shadow's going and doing his dirty work. Need to continue to play along. Glad that I put the ring back together with guarding notes about the properties of Amber, then the stone that was removed would have made him suspicious. Right. Kristian takes some time to look through the documents. Trash. Some pieces of paper and clippings. Junk. It's all junk. Is it just me, or does he look disappointed? I don't know. He's had the same exact look the entire time. The creepy douchebag look. You call that evidence, my boy? I'm sorry, but it wouldn't be enough evidence even if you were pretending to be a detective. On the other hand, you learned a valuable lesson, figured everything out, and diligently took your own path. Commendable. Very commendable. But we digress. Let's get back to the things I've already mentioned and what I want to talk about immediately. First of all, I want you to answer a question that has been tormenting me for years. Oliver, I want to know how you feel about me. So, definitely not this one. It's hard to explain. Oh, I like that one. Disgust, hatred. Hard to explain. I can't not select this one, honestly. No, stop. Don't rush your answer. I know the feeling. There's a voice inside you that probably wants to yell out how much you hate me, but I don't believe that voice. Remember what I told you today. You're on the right path and are doing what you should be, but that's the past, and it should stay in the past. Don't tell me that you remember your mother well. I'll never believe it. Even now, Oliver, you keep remembering your mother, who has passed away long ago. You forget about another person. About a person who gently led you by the hand your whole life. You forgot about me. 10 years, Oliver. 10 whole years of memories in a shared past. Are you really ready to forget about all this? Yes. Why, yes. I don't know. Do you remember how I taught you how to play the piano? Your fingers would stumble over the keys when you played scales fast, and I would play them with you. Do you remember? Yes. In 1584, we put together an amazing collection at the book fair, right? The whole day we walked around without taking a rest, and then we took a whole library of books home with us. That does sound fun. Even Mr. McDouchebag, that does sound fun. Not with him. Just in general, though. I can do that by myself. I remember this, Kristian. It was really cool. Do you remember when you were really young and you were afraid of the dark? I would sit next to you on the bed and hold your hand until you fell asleep. Sometimes I would fall asleep before you. In the morning, I would wake up on the floor. I really was scared at night. And I was really calmer when Kristian was sitting next to me. You see? Rapier. Rosemary. Do you remember? When I was a child, I couldn't say the letter R. Kristian taught me to say it correctly. Those little memories are worth more to me than any treasure on earth. Those memories are meaningful when we're together. They create our world, not the one that you're trying to resurrect from your past, but the one that you were living in with me. Tell me, Oliver, has it been that bad with me? No. No, Kristian. I'm strict, my boy, and I am cruel to you, but does that make you have hatred towards me? No, Kristian. Do you want to put me behind bars out of a sense of justice? Is that the way it should be? Is that right? No. Yes, Kristian. Oh, I love this internal battle that he's going through. He knows, I mean, all he really does know and remembers clearly is being raised by this guy, but still, I mean, he wouldn't have been raised by this guy if he still had his mom. So he's kind of like, dude, no, come on. Sense of right versus good memories versus, I mean, this is really, really great internal battle for him. I really like this conflict, this internal conflict that Oliver has. How can this justice compare to even a small drop of love that I have for you? And it's hard to compare. The more I think about how I feel about my guardian, the harder it is for me to answer that question. Probably not. Kristian's eyes glistened with tears. Let me hug you, my boy. Ugh. I still don't trust you. I don't trust you as far as I could throw you, and I could not throw you very far, you big, ugly, weird dude. But, no. I don't trust him. That shadow, he hasn't mentioned the shadow. The shadow's still lurking around. I know that shadow's probably not linked to the, what's it called? The decade, right? Unless that's just kind of a thing where, I mean, it's been a decade since the murder. Unless the shadow's just kind of a thing that's linked to the decade where it just kind of expires, and it's never indicated that it is, then the shadow's still around, still under his control and to some extent. I don't think it's the way it sounds like it's not fully under his control, but it's still an accomplice. It's still tied to him. No, you're a douche nugget. Sorry, no. Ugh. No. Dot. Why has the carriage stopped? We have already arrived, Kristian. Oh, really? Indeed. Wow, time sure did fly. Let's go into the house, Oliver. I'll order dinner for you. Ah, food! Whoa, hello. Finally, I'm home. Depressed, exhausted, and angry at myself. Kristian called me for dinner, but I don't want to eat, so I refuse. He seems he's upset. Thinking about it the whole day was bitter mockery. 10 years of going around looking for nothing, it turns out that all I had to do was go to the archive and study some documents for a couple hours. Way to go, Oliver. You're incredibly stupid. What's even worse is that all my evidence means nothing. And I'm not even sure that I want to punish Kristian, but I won't stop either. Besides, I don't know if he has anything to do with the newspaper clippings about the missing children. Something tells me that those clippings are very valuable. Oh, hello. Hello, Edna. Ooh, what's all this fun stuff? Small mirror and silver case. Wonder how my mom took it everywhere with her once we went walking in the forest. We wandered around about half the day, and then we came to a meadow. We literally fell on the grass and lay there for a long, long time. I was tired of just laying there. Mother saw that I was bored and invented a game. She used the mirror to reflect the sun's rays next to where I was laying. She said, "His name is Saul. He's a kind cloud spirit, a fish that the sun floating in the sky decided to give you. Saul will be your friend." That game was really fun. I ran around the field trying to catch that little light. I gave it a bath in the stream and even built a small little wooden house for it. Despite everything, Mother could really make up interesting stories about ordinary things. It's a fluffy old shawl made from tough prickly wool. It's one of the few things I still have that reminds me of Mother. Even after so many years, it still has a faint, warm scent that makes its way through the smell of lavender soap. When it was cold outside, when I was afraid of the dark or being alone, Mother would come in, cover me up with that shawl, and sit next to me on the bed. "Sleep, my dear. Soon it will be morning. The sun will come up over the mountains and give light to the whole world. But for now, just sleep." Mom, I can't sleep again. Oh, how I wish to hear your lullaby one more time. See, Oliver has not forgotten his mom at all. I mean, Kristian greatly underestimates how much he actually does remember of his mom. So, what have you got for me, lovely Miss Edna? Good evening, my lord. I've been waiting for you so long. I'm glad you're back. How's your investigation going? Will you tell me? Investigation. The investigation. Edna, there's too many details. So I'll tell you briefly what happened. Kristian didn't kill Mother. His shadow did. Oh, really? Oh, yes, I knew it, that vile demon. It's strange to hear one aberrant talk trash about another aberrant. What else, my sweetie? I want to hear every detail. I don't know why, but she's acting suspicious. I think for now I won't tell her about the Amber newspaper clippings that talk about the lost children. Come on, Master, don't keep me waiting. I feel like you're eating my heart with mustard sauce. It's too long of a story, Edna. I'm very tired. If you want, I'll tell you tomorrow. Everything, right down to the last detail. Right down to the last detail. Oh, sweet. I can't wait. Yeah, she's a floating old lady head. She wants some juicy tidbits, you know. I want to sleep, Edna. Disappear, okay? As you wish, my sweetie. I'll leave you now. And it disappears. Alright, so where's my bed? Do I sleep on the couch? What? Do I go up here? No? Oh, wow. That's such a nice little view right there. Little loft bed, I like it. Crazy day, head spinning, go to sleep. Can't get my mother's image out of my head. I'll find a memory of her. There's probably a lot of things in my room that still hold memories of her warmth. Okay, so candle. The candlestick used to be in my parents' bedroom. I don't even know why I have it. I remember how I climbed in my father's trunk and accidentally spilled some black powder. Father got really angry when he entered the room and saw me crying because I threw all his things all over the room. Father never hit me, but he was infuriated, and Mother hit him with that candlestick on the back when he made a fist at me. She hit him and started crying. I remember. I used to have Mother's portrait years ago. I hid it in my wardrobe with all my clothes and forgot about it. I need to find it. I want to remember what Mother looked like. Mother's portrait in a simple wooden frame. Take it. So now what? Do I look at it? Gimme. Up, downsy daisy. That way. Hello. Hello, pretty mama. There it is. Mother, I almost forgot what you looked like. It's easier for me to think of this as just a portrait of a pretty lady. Mother was really wonderful. Those eyes. She always kept her lips slightly open. I just remembered something. The memory I have is like an old translucent film. It's worn out and faded, and light passes right through it, making it difficult to see the details. But at least I can still see it. I was still a baby lying in my cradle and covered with a white fluffy blanket. Mother got me out of the crib, stroked my hair, stroked my face, and rocked me. She whispered something to me. I didn't understand what she was saying, but that doesn't matter. I can pretend that she's saying anything I want her to say. I really wish I could touch her, and for her to touch me in return. I would really like that. I want it more than anything in the world. Put the portrait aside. Yes, outro. I want to sleep. Both back. It's a crazy day. Wait. No, I should be good on the tree, I think. I'll just head on to sleep. And go bedly bye. Oh, well, see, I was gonna get to the tree anyway. Hello, young veteran. I use the same voice just for anything sinister, so just expect all that's gonna sound the same. I'm not a voice actress by any means. Heavenly Sphere antagonizes every time you come here. I feel how strong we are becoming. We'll talk about that later. Now I want to remind you about the conversation we had during our first meeting. Despite my warnings last night, your behavior was far from acceptable. I didn't kill anything. Remember that none of your actions go unnoticed. Remember that suddenly feel the need to go on a path of aberration. I am just glad to see that you have not plunged into the abyss of aberrance. Moreover, your inner strength has grown. Your actions have taught you valuable lessons, and now you can take 10 steps towards aberration instead of 5. I encourage you to be wise, young Bertrand. Follow the path of light and power, and your natural inclinations for evil will disappear by themselves. I feel that you wish to ask a question, young Bertrand. I see it burning in your mind. Tree, what is our strength that you talked about in the beginning? It's the ancient strength of the Bertrands, Oliver. It has slept within you for years, and now it is awakening. Neither you nor I alone can achieve what only a few elite mortals attain, but together it is possible. I want to show you something amazing, young Bertrand. Have you ever wondered what one of your friends is thinking? Sometimes. Choose someone you know. Tell me who you've chosen. Kristian. I want to know what Kristian is thinking about. Impossible. You're not strong enough yet, young Bertrand, but you will. One day you will. I'm not strong enough? I thought your strength allows me to read thoughts, Tree. Like I said before, you are me and I am you. Our energies intertwined, young Bertrand. Choose someone you know. Tell me who you've chosen. I chose it! I'm curious what this comes up of mother. You only see a black void, young Bertrand. Your mother is dead and her mind is as well. Choose someone you know. Okay. Do I even want to try for Dorina? Let's try for Dorina. I don't know what Dorina thinks about me. That's easy. Look, I'll show you. I only want to fool around with him a couple of times and that's it. I don't even like talking to him. Nice! Okay, well that's just a big ball of fun. Turned into a real dork and has no fashion sense. He always dresses horribly, never cares about what he looks like. Boots cost 700 gold a pair, but they're worn out like he's a peasant. At least he's not stupid, a bit sloppy, but at least he acts like a man, especially compared with that fat idiot Alistair. I can't believe that he was such a wimp when he was little. I'd almost cry. He used to be such a weakling. His arms were puny and he wore that green bow around his neck that his mother tied around him. He has definitely changed. Trey, is all of this real? I don't need to answer that question, young Bertrand. Sorry, she just wants to use you, and she likes you for your body. Sorry, Oliver. Your mind already knows the answer to that, as well as the answers to many other questions. Of course, Tree, I know all of this is real, it's just hard to believe. Do you want to ask how we're floating in the middle of the ocean? You read my mind? And there aren't walls, markers, or defined paths you can go down. Tree, that's enough. I don't like what you're doing right now. Forgive me, young Bertrand. You're confused, and I forget that sometimes when I talk with you. Are you talking with me or reading my thoughts? Where the hell is this place? I thought I was sleeping. Forgive me again. From now on, I will try not to do it. Just remember, you choose the path that you will take. You choose the path. Tree? Tree starts to fade, disappearing into perpetual darkness. Good night. Alrighty then. Open your eyes. Get the sleep out. Morning already. Basta! Get up! Your guardian sent me to wake you. Edna, since when do you run errands for him? Don't talk like that, my sweetie. You know I'm a good demon. I only serve you. Get dressed, sweetie. We don't have much time. By the way, you promised to tell me about yesterday's investigation. I just can't wait, master. No, Edna, you said yourself that I don't have much time. You're right. I don't have much time at all. What can be easier and worse than tricking an old woman? You should be ashamed, my sweetie. Why is she so interested in what happened? Edna, I'm ready. Have a good day, you little liar. Alright. What is it that you want, Kristian? You again. Good morning, my boy. How did you sleep? Not bad, Kristian, and you? I didn't sleep very well last night, Oliver. Damn insomnia. Today's usual Weston will take me to the bank and then drop you off at the academy. It's a pity that we did not have time to have breakfast together over warm morning coffee. Even our conversations become warmer. So, what about that? Outside, carriage window, Kristian suburbs can be seen as you pass by on your way home. Good night. I need a nap. I don't want to deal with you. We are here, my boy. Good. I think I should remind you that our agreement doesn't mean anything, but nevertheless, be home. No later than 9. I know, Kristian. Alright then, I'm going. Studies and knowledge await you. I, on the other hand, can expect a mountain of papers and contracts to be on my desk about a rundown garment factory. Can you believe that they want me to lend them 200,000, and I'm sure that the money won't help. My late father said that you need to be able to make heads roll. He wasn't talking about real heads, of course. I'm afraid that I'll need to make a few heads roll all at once today. It's difficult to solve financial problems. Yes, Kristian, about financial problems. Oh, yes, of course, your allowance, right? Although, wait. Someone, a little bird, told me that you wanted to help an old jeweler. He learned about that. Oh, crap. Oliver, your position demands that you take public opinion seriously. Should a noble sort of mud-blood old man? What do you think, Oliver? If you're so independent as you can earn money through common labor, then you should surely have some coins for urgent things. That be a lesson to you. Today I won't give you any money. Kristian, don't you dare talk back and don't be late. Class is starting. Hurry up, be a good boy. Till evening, my light. Oh, gag. So much gagging. Ugh. Yeah, goodbye. Look out, window, keep quiet. Till evening. Till evening, Kristian. Kristian, goodbye. See ya. Get out of here. Give me that. Give me. What was that? Collar? We don't have a dog. Why'd my guardian send new type? See? Give me. Deep. Goodbye. Oh, another nap. Full of naps. Day full of naps. Yay. Day full of naps. That is a good day. Looks like I'm here. Outro. I'm all about the day full of naps. Oh, you again. Okay, Oliver. Good morning, Casanova. Serena, don't even start. Why not? It's actually pretty fun. Sorry for yesterday. I was probably a little bit rude when I rejected your invitation. It's okay. Really? I'm glad you're not angry. Want to hear the latest news? What is it? Well, we have some new classmates. A fat girl with big tits. Tits? That's not nice, Serena. It's true. Well, almost true. She's not fat, but she has huge boobs and a big ass, too. That's so she doesn't fall down head first when she walks. But, something about that. Okay. I have a feeling that Dorina has already argued with her before. Probably true. All the girls are talking about the new boy in the hall. Honestly, my curiosity is killing me. I would really like to look at him for even just a second. Who's this? Whoa, that scared the ever-living crap out of me. Okay. I don't know who that is. I heard that he's very handsome. It's like you've never seen a handsome boy before. You seem upset. Well, am I mistaken? That bitch doesn't know how to dress. Who would have come in such a tacky sweater to the academy? Suddenly noticed the door. Thank you. I was a little bit ahead of you on that, Oliver. Keep quiet. Oliver silence. Pay attention to the strange figure. First try and fall asleep or what? No. Whatever, keep sleeping. I'm going to class. Come in if you wake up. Goodbye. Get the hell out of my way. Okay, so... yoo-hoo! Nope. Hall's always full of people and really noisy. Ah, hi. Probably a new girl. Okay. As expected, she's a lot more pretty than Dorina said she was. A lot prettier. Good, and she's a lot prettier than Dorina, too. Maybe should I introduce myself? Okay, I guess, good old Oliver, right in the middle of his wonderful murder investigation into his adopted father, is over there wanting to get some. So, there you go. New girl standing next to the window. She looks like she's upset. Should figure out how to impress her. Really? Really? Are you? Wow. Okay. Priorities, then. Can I help? You look like you're lost. No, thank you. I'm just looking around. Everything is so beautiful here. I like it. I just came here, entered the building, and I was like, oh. Like, wow. Oh. I'm Julia Blackstone, but you can call me Jay, okay? And who are you? Okay, Jay, my name is Oliver Bertrand. So glad to be here in this capital. It's great. The thing is so cool. Oh my god. She's Abed. She's Abed. I like the academy, Oliver, but people are so rude. Even here. What do you mean? That little blonde. She's such a pain with that little bottom and whiskers like a raccoon. Oh yeah, Dorina. You met Dorina. You probably know her. Tell me you know her. You know, right? Say yes or no. Girl with whiskers like a raccoon? Who do I know has a mustache? She's fair-haired, white little insect, little and evil. She pushed me. She pushed me! She said something under her breath, but I didn't hear. She's a bitch. Now, upset. Oh, I remember she had a stupid dress on. Pink and orange, with a touch of beige and white. Know who I'm talking about? Oh, it's Dorina, yeah. Oliver, I'm afraid of evil people. So afraid. You're kind of weird. You're cute, but you're kind of weird. I love her hair, too. Oh, just love her hair. I wish I could do that. I don't know if I can. Well, I can kind of do that with my hair. I haven't quite gotten there. Kind of, sort of, well, not that big, but I kind of, sort of, she has it shorter than I do. I can kind of do that a little bit with my hair. Criminals, thieves, bullies, I'm afraid of them all. Mother and father didn't prepare me well enough for this cruel world. I already asked, and the girl said that you have a bully here. What's his name? Mark? Marlon? Michael? Malvis? Marion? Oh, yes, Mitchell. Mitchell Rader is his name. Did you know about him, Oliver? Is he really such a jerk? I haven't seen him yet. He's probably late. Those boys are always late and mess everything up. Mitchell. Damn, I almost forgot about what happened yesterday. That was only yesterday. When we accidentally killed Mitchell in the staircase. Yeah. If Julia knew, she would be afraid of me and not Mitchell. Oliver, I'm waiting. Is Mitchell here today? He ran off. He kind of ran away. That's what the guy said. Ran away? Where did he go? Do you know? What if he changes his mind and comes back? Oh, that was a bad lie, but it worked. Why did I say ran away? How would I know that? What's good is that Julia will think that I'm friends with him since I know so much. Oh, listen, I shouldn't say this, but you're handsome. Are you friends with him or something? Because I guess all handsome and our friends? Is that what it is now? Oh, but I... Just don't say that you're friends with such a bully, Oliver. Are you friends with him? No. No way. I hate Mitchell. That bastard deserves whatever he got. Oh, yes, I agree. We need to put chains on all the bullies and send them to prison forever. Julia suddenly collects her thought. Please, you cannot tell me, Oliver, that you're putting up with this. This is annoying. I will take Dorina over this girl, honestly. This girl's just weird. Just... Okay. Oh no, class is starting. I need to... Oops, sorry. Oliver, I'm going into the little girl's room to freshen up. You better watch out. You know why, right? See you. Bye-bye. You're weird. You're weird. Oliver stops in front of the class. Oh, who the hell are you? And why aren't you wearing a shirt? Not that I'm complaining, but why aren't you wearing a shirt? Need to find Professor Cray's classroom. Yeah, but you're like next to it. This is Cray's classroom. If you want to get to class on time, hurry up. It's starting soon. Oh, you must be in my class. Well, hi. Hello, what is your name? Name? I don't have a name. Why? I doubt you'll need it. I won't be here long. Or are you one of those people who once bowed down to the earth and kissed my feet? Oh, God, you're a douchewad. If that's the case, then there's even less reason for you to know my name. I can't stand blind idol worship, and being nice just for the sake of it makes me sick. Nothing to say? I guess I made my point. How do you respond to that? Seriously. The newcomer goes into class. Goodbye. Before we start the lesson, I would like to introduce you to some new students. So, Julia Blackstone from Misvit, a city located in the territory of the Great House of Raymond. Oliver kind of does have a bit of a hard-on for Julia, so, yeah. Oliver carefully looks at Julia who's standing near the board. I don't know why Dorina doesn't like her. Julia's not that bad. She's beautiful. Only she is dressed too plainly. Really? You're gonna criticize her fashion sense? Really? In comparison to everybody else? Seriously, I can handle that. I actually kind of like that sweater, believe it or not. That strange sweater makes it hard to say anything about her for family? What? Was she supposed to be wearing a big crest and a biography pinned to her back? What the hell do you want, Oliver? It's custom to dress differently in the capital. Well, yeah. It's gonna be different everywhere. She seems smart until she opens her mouth. Thank you, you picked up on that. I wonder how she's related to Lionel Blackstone. Oh, teacher, you mean me? I'm Julia. Miss Blackstone, act like a lady and properly introduce yourself. Of course, sorry, my name is Julie Blackstone, and I'm going to your school now. I hope we'll be friends. Yeah, okay. Julie's referral letter stated that she's a very diligent student and is quite proficient in both alchemy and demonology. Yeah, right. Everyone knows that big boobs helps you get good grades in demonology. Now, let me introduce our second new student, Lou Odo. Lou, you're just Lou, from Dartford, York, capital of his noble family's territory. Hopper waits for what Lou says. Malarkey. What if thought he would have been some kind of guy just like, nope, that's my real name, but I'm gonna be called something like Blade. Just because. Malarkey. It says that in that letter that by grand decree, Patriarch Waldus Odo from Dartford, York, capital of the land of Odo, sends his son to the city of Kristian. Of course, father didn't say anything about crappy old Dartfordshire that he kept me all winter, or the bodyguard that keeps breathing down my neck whenever I ate, slept, took a bath, or read a book, or the convoy of elite soldiers that escorted me to that rotten place. So you're weird. Mr. Odo, calm down, don't get upset. It's inappropriate to talk about your father like that. I don't care. Damn my whole trashy family, and I hope this town rots with damn wind and fog. Okay, that's a weird thing to worry about. Okay. That bullshit letter didn't say anything about Teresa, and why would the great Patriarch Waldus Odo want to write about a poor girl anyway? Something's in my throat. Let's continue. Mr. Lou Odo is not only a budding mathematician and gymnast, but also a brave dragon rider and warrior who protects our land and sky. Former warrior, father made me resign. But how would you know? It doesn't say anything in the letter. Well, the letter was frickin' useless. Mr. Odo, stop complaining. Behave like a noble should. It's academy tradition. Say your name clearly and distinctly so everyone here will remember. Okay. Hello, everyone. I am Lou Odo, your new classmate. Like Mr. Gray said, I am a mathematician, gymnast, writer, etc., etc. Don't worry about my name. I hope I won't stay here long. Everyone should have a copy of the history test on their desk. As you can see, there are 4 questions. In my humble opinion, this test is more than enough to see whether you've mastered the material. Sufficiently. Does anybody have any questions? Mr. Alistair, are you trying to leave again? I won't allow it. Your urinary incontinence always coincides with quizzes and tests for some reason. If you have no more questions, you may start. He picks up the test, places it in front of him, so I've got to take this shit. So, first question. Clear sign that the decade and plague have begun is... Oh... Post in the comments, because I don't remember. No, wait a minute. It wasn't a poison rain. I kept thinking it was... yellow fog. Let's check next to yellow fog. Okay. Next question. The largest religious building was built in the Northern Islands. It's called... Temple of Every God. Now, for the third question. The Great House of Bly has 6 vassals. Which family is not one of their vassals? Goldberg. I don't think. I don't recall ever reading about Goldberg, but I could be wrong. Fourth and last question. Having made peace with the Plague King, the elders brought him a gift as a sign of their servitude. What was it? Probably... They have a thing with blood. That's what I'm gonna put. Phew, finished. It's hard, but I did it, although it took a lot of time to complete. At least I finished before the bell. Now I need to give it to Craze. There you go. Here, teach. I want to turn my test. Hope you checked your answers. You don't want to repeat last year's test. Here you go. Students, please enter in your work. Wait a bit. I'll check your answers, give you your grade. It's Blackstone. I want to also highlight your work. You were brilliant. It wasn't a single mistake. It was 4 questions. And you didn't have to show your work. If it was algebra, I get it, but you've shown how knowledgeable you are.
Oh, I'm so happy. I can't believe I was so lucky.
Lucky, Miss Blackstone, please elaborate. Professor, you don't understand there's nothing that says you can't guess randomly, right? Oh my god, she's such an airhead. Miss Blackstone, I do hope you're joking. Oh, I forgot. I didn't see what that said. Okay, well, stop bothering me. Okay, unlike Miss Blackstone, Mr. Blackstone has shown a lack of knowledge. Rather, he has shown us he doesn't know anything. He answered everything incorrectly. Mr. Vertrain earned a B. Not great, but good enough. Woohoo! Okay, I can handle a B. Mr. Raider didn't take the test. Oh, sorry, I forgot Mr. Raider's missing.
Professor, do you know what happened to him? I really want to know. Was he abducted by Academy ghosts?
Something else that will frighten you? Ugh. Miss Blackstone, don't get distracted from the lesson. Miss Schuster is last. Is the same old story. I'm sure that you copied the answers from Kim, however I can't prove anything. B. Class is over, students. You may leave now. Alright. See you later, Teach. Can I leave now, too? I don't have to talk. Whoa! Hello there, Mr. Smiley. What do you want? Nothing? Alright. Well, I can go now. And I'm actually going to go now because I'm recording on about an hour now. And I think the next episode, I'm going to try to wrap everything up. I'm really not sure how long it's going to be yet because I don't know how long this chapter is. But I'm hoping to wrap it up before the new year. But I'm still only on chapter 3 and there's 4 chapters translated into English right now. The 5th one is not yet, so I'm going to have to stop at the end of the 4th chapter. But we'll see how that goes. And we'll see just, how far I can get in about 30 to 40 minutes on the next one. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Let us know what you think in the comments. I'm TC Robson. Stay obsessed.